G'day! In today's video I'm just going to be talking about the repair industry and computer sales in late 2025. I'm filming this on the 16th of December and the sales this year have been considerably, or not considerably less, but noticeably less than previous years, mainly due to no one actually has any extra cash to actually buy anything these days, let alone live. And that's definitely one of the things these days. Where the trend that I've noticed in the last at least 3 months, in that time period I've maybe sold, in the last probably 2 months I've probably sold 3 laptops and maybe 2 or 3 desktop computers, one of which was to a business and the other ones were to just individuals. And that is definitely noticeably lower than compared to previous time periods. But also now, this was also prior to the bulk RAM crisis that's now going on. So it's going to be considerably harder to sell a $1,000 Office PC when the RAM in that will potentially cost $700 Australian. And what profit is meant to be made from that? The crazy thing though is, for example, graphics cards, they finally got down to a reasonably affordable price. Well, not reasonably affordable, MSRP, and some of them to below that, and they're about to go up because now the RAM for it's going to go up, except they're a bit behind this stuff over here going up in price. So yeah, the biggest thing that's been keeping business going is mainly phone repairs, which is a service I've offered since day one. The most common model that I normally see is an older iPhone 11, 12 or 13. The Pro models is very little that I can do with, or the Pro Max models of like the 15s and above, due to lack of availability of parts. In the last couple of days I've had a lot of people with Galaxy S Ultra or S Series Ultra phones, of which Samsung does not have any decent stock to third parties for their service packs for new screens. So basically can't repair those. There's so many things where the prices of them have just gone through the roof or just don't exist. A couple of last Galaxy S Series or S Series Ultra screen that I got, I reckon I waited 4 months to get the part from a supplier. That is absolutely ridiculous. So what are people going to do? Throw it out and replace it. Can they afford it? No, but are they going to do it? Probably. The most annoying thing to have in the repair process is the ability not to get the part, even though you have the knowledge to do the repair. I've also noticed the increase in trend of malware on Android phones, where I'm dead certain now that the Google Play Store is an absolute cesspool. Whenever you go there, it's just trying to jam more and more visual information down your throat. And that's on top of the sponsored ads that you already see that are now at the top of the list, 1, 2, and 3, with a very thin line hiding the actual results that they want to give you. Everything these days seems to be, in technology, seems to be working against you, or making your job harder, or life harder, or requiring extra thought. And then you push in AI, which I have no, or very few, if any, positive things to say about it, being it's currently chewing up RAM, memory, energy, pollution. It's chewing up and spitting out a lot of stuff. And most of it, every company seems to be jamming AI into everything, or machine learning into everything, to the point that most people are dropping Windows. Okay, maybe not most people, but there's definitely a lot of people with the release of the Steam Deck running SteamOS, a version of Linux. Linux is definitely becoming more viable to a lot of people who just want to have a straightforward machine that they can turn on, use and turn off. They don't constantly have to deal with changes, updates, upgrades, AI, bonus features, whatever the hell it may be. They just want it to turn on, work and turn it off. That's definitely what the Linux Mint is seeming to be doing lately. I myself definitely interested in running that on a couple of machines of mine. The only reason I haven't converted the work machine to it is the amount of problems when a customer comes in and I need to demonstrate how to resolve that problem in Windows. If I had a work computer out the back and a work computer out the front, out the back would just have Linux on it. That's what it's getting to these days, because I'm sick of the changes, I'm sick of the constant changes to agreements that technology has. Buy the product, pay $10 a month, Oh, it's actually $13 now. Oh, here's an extra feature though. Oh, it's now $15. Oh, sorry, you're now on the base plan, even though you're paying for the premium. All this changing bullshit. So, yeah. Tech industry's definitely dipped down a bit recently, taking a step back, but it ends up becoming more helping people on a personal level rather than a sales kind of thing behind me. It's now mainly more service. If people come in, XYZ problem, fix their problem, charge accordingly. Guess what that's what you got to do. That's what everyone's doing. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the repair industry and sales in 2025. Bye.